So RBA player LeBron James pulls off one of the worst stunts of 2025. But LeBron James, the professional attention seeker, the grand clout chaser, who deserves an award for the biggest clout chaser in RBA history. I mean, where's the hospitality, ladies and gentlemen? Because can someone please offer this man LeBron James a drink? Because he's just so thirsty for attention. Desperate. The desperation is insane. The desperation is crazy. Asinine. But LeBron James is receiving tons of backlash for pulling off one of the biggest stunts and gimmicks of 2025 when he just announced that he'd be doing a Decision Part 2, where he originally caught a bunch of flack years ago back in 2010 when he announced that he would be taking his so-called talents, I say with air quotes, to South Beach and forming a Big Three super team because he couldn't get past the Boston Celtics, in which Kobe Bryant destroyed that team, by the way. And in Dwayne Wade's own words, they had to form this super team to be able to defeat Kobe Bryant. But fast forward years later, here we are. And here comes LeBron James, who has the people in an uproar and is receiving a ton of criticism and backlash and scrutiny. People are upset because instead of LeBron James utilizing this platform to announce something meaningful, he once again fools the public and announced that he's partnering with Hennessy. Now, the biggest problem that I have is, why would Hennessy, which is my favorite go-to drink, by the way, when I want to get lit, when I want to get turned up for the night. This is my favorite drink of all time. The man's of all man drinks. This is the drink that puts hair on your chest, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of drink that make you walk into the strip club and you feel like the boss. It's almost as if you could walk into the club and women are all over you like some flies. And they want to leave and go home with you, although you're going to leave broke. Okay? But why would Hennessy want to partner with LeBron James? I just don't get it. A bozo. I mean, you're literally just destroying your brand, your reputation. And then they had the nerve to put LeBlobfish James face on the bottle. Just makes me want to break into every single liquor store across America and break every single bottle, because it irritates me to the core to see that they're supporting someone who's so disingenuous. Someone who's a liar, the worst player in RBA history. But why is this acceptable? I mean, of course, the so-called pro-black and the low worshipers will support this corny behavior and say, oh, well, LeBron James is just trolling. Look at him. He just fooled the people. He just loves trolling. He knows how to get the people riled up. It's marketing 101. See, LeBron James knew that people were anticipating an announcement of his possible retirement. So he used this moment to get all the glory, get all the attention. But I mean, he just has no class. I mean, we've never seen Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan operate in this manner. And this is why I wish LeBron James would just retire. See, LeBron James refuses to retire. LeBron James is the type of person announced that he's going to have a farewell tour and then do the farewell tour in his last season, but it really won't be his last season. He really won't retire. So he'll have a farewell tour without saying farewell. But LeBron James associating himself with Hennessy is just like him associating himself and aligning himself with other companies. And he just drives them into the ground. The stock drops. The sales decline. And this is why LeBron James needs to exit the sport immediately. He wants to hog up all the attention. He's desperate because nobody's talking about LeBron James. And this is why he hasn't retired yet. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't retire probably within the next 5 years, because LeBron James is on steroids, allegedly, performance enhancement drugs, allegedly. Without LeBron James being active as a player, he doesn't get these brand endorsement deals. LeBron James would literally be an afterthought. He'd be a nobody if he announces retirement. But he just likes to entertain the idea of retirement because that's the only thing that's keeping his name relevant. or otherwise, it's nothing left to talk about. We're not going to talk about LeBron James winning another championship because we know that's not going to happen. We're not going to talk about LeBron James being in the conversation with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant because he's not. He's not a top 5 player at all. LeBron James knows once he retire, he'll become an afterthought. People would rather talk about Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj than to talk about LeBron James. And I paid this news no mind because we already witnessed the decision part 2 when LeBron James, when he quit on his team again and went back and joined the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then did a decision 3.0 when he joined the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, the man is disloyal. I wouldn't be surprised if he quits on Hennessy and forms a super team with Jack Daniels and Smirnoff. But I seen an ultimate glazer or a fan on TikTok say, LeBron James, I hope you're not doing what I think you're about to do. I've been watching basketball since I was a kid, and basketball without you just doesn't seem right. These type of fans are what's wrong with the sport. The game of basketball will transition perfectly and do well, wonderful, without LeBron James because of the constant need for attention. He's selfish, a ball hog, wants it to be all about him. And then the fan had a nerve to say, LeBron, you're a cyborg. LeBron James isn't a cyborg. He's a Muppet. I would have rather for LeBron James do a public service announcement admitting that he has a male BBL.